here's something for motorsport enthusiasts. South Africa will be hosting the Elite World Cup, which is a brand new electric car series. Each country will be allowed 2 cars, but the catch is the cars that will be managed by the series itself, leveling the playing field and making other driver selection and strategy critical to its success. Well, Stephen Watson, co-founder of the Elite World Cup, joins me now for more on this. And Stephen, thank you for your time and a good afternoon to you. I mean, let's talk about this. Who can we expect from experienced international racing car drives at the Elite World Cup?
The intention is to invite the drivers that have represented their countries at the highest echelons of motorsport. So whether they've represented them in Formula One, World Rally Championship, IndyCar, NASCAR, potentially even those riders who've represented their country at the top end of motorsport, like Valentino Rossi, rode for Italy, is a famous rider who's now gone to 4 wheels. Those are the types of drivers that we want to attract. Younger drivers who may have represented their countries at the top end of the junior formula to partner with those experienced drivers. The most important thing, as you've touched on, is they'll all be driving equal equipment. So we really get to see who is the best driver and who is the best team.
Quite a treat here for motorsport fans. So when will it be launched then, Stephen?
So our biggest task now is to produce the 50 cars ahead of the first season. Our target launch date is October next year, and then we will do 8 races around the world as the first Elite World Cup season.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure there is so much, as I mentioned before, for fans to experience. Also your co-founder, Tokyo Squale, was quoted as saying the Elite World Cup is not just a racing competition. There's an experience here that you're bringing onto soils.
Absolutely. Well, today, in the motorsport world, a World Cup doesn't exist. There isn't a championship that attracts great drivers from around the world and puts them against each other in equal equipment when that equipment itself is unbelievable. So the images that you're seeing is actually the Lotus Evija. This is a hypercar, so one level above a supercar, electric powered, 0 to 300 kilometers an hour in 9.1 seconds, 0 to 100 in less than 3 seconds, 350 kilometers an hour top speed. So when you put drivers of equal caliber, the best drivers in the world, to fight on the track in equipment that is the same, you're going to have unbelievable racing. And I think that what we've seen, even in Formula One today, is nations get behind drivers as representatives of their country. So that patriotic appeal is there. But we often see that one manufacturer has built a better car, it's superior technology to another team, and everybody else is playing catch-up.
Right.
In this championship, everyone will be driving equal equipment.
So excited, and thank you so much, Stephen, for not only bringing Elite World Cup, of course, onto the soils and the shores, but also for speaking to me about it, quite an anticipation ahead of that launch next year. Stephen Watson of the Elite World Cup, thank you so much for your time right here on eNCA.